going, everybody? So, you know me if you've watched any of my videos where I really harp on wanting to have drivers in my vehicles. I don't know why. Drove me crazy to the point that with my new SCX10 3 Basecamp, I was like, I want to have some drivers in it. But you're very limited. And I like full drivers. And anyway, so I did it. I found a way to 3D print one, and then I painted it. It goes in pins. I didn't have to do any modifications to the truck itself. The only thing that you have to do on the body is very carefully take a razor knife and just slowly go across your lines. And see, I left the bottom window lines too. And I did screw up in a few little spots. Let's see if I can find them. Anyway, just little teeny scratches on the Lexan, but you know what? It's fine. It's gonna, just get scratched up anyway by driving. But so that's all you really have to do is peel the sticker. Okay, peel it off carefully. You can peel the whole thing off and paint the black lines on the inside, or just not even have black lines. Doesn't really matter. There's several videos out there that go over this, clearing the windows. And so the option that I did was, once I peeled the sticker, then it's pretty much this color underneath, almost the same color as your truck. And so then I started sanding it, and I sanded it with about 400, 600 grit until you started to see light coming through. And then what I did was I went to a 1200 and then finally a 2000 grit sandpaper. And then at the very end, I just took some car polish. That's all it was. I just put it on a rag and I just slowly polished the inside. And I think it turned out okay. I mean, I guess I could probably go a little bit more. I still need to get the steering wheel on it. But it drove me nuts not having an interior in my stuff. And like here's the Wraith. You've got your cage buggy. And so, I mean, I had to do it. I had to get a seat, and that's still a work in progress, but there's gung-ho from the G.I. Joes, and it's got a steering wheel, got an interior in it. You just, have to do it. Just got to get scale with this stuff for me. Some people, it doesn't bother them. They'll run everything completely empty, but I got to scale it out. So here's a little bit better look of the actual 3D print file. So I'm going to be selling these on eBay. So there's two little body tabs. Let's see here. Once it goes up inside, those body tabs will screw right here. So you'll have a mounting screw here and one on the other side. And I made them pretty thick, but it'll go up and in. This part I had to remove because it needed supports for his arms. And so I don't know why. She didn't really require very many supports, but anyway. And so then there's the interior, just pretty simple. It's got a little stereo. I do have the 3D print file for the steering wheel. I just haven't printed it and done it in. But there's clearance for the windshield wiper blades that this one comes with. The older Basecamp, I don't know if it came with windshield wiper blades, but if they don't have them, then you won't really notice those divots anyway. They're just pretty tucked up in there. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be probably selling these on eBay. I will put a link in this video. And so I'll probably sell it as is, black. See, and then you have clearance for the motor and transmission in there. So yeah, whenever you go to put it on there, it gives you that clearance. It's pretty low profile, as you can see. Did take a while to do it. I had to print about 5 of these before I finally got one that worked. So real pain in the butt. But if you want it painted, you can let me know. Colors, skin colors, outfit colors. She's wearing shorts. So yeah, they could be any color shorts or whatever. But yeah, and then he's just got a pair of pants and long sleeve shirt. So yep, you can go beard or no beard. I just went ahead and did a little bit of a beard. But anyway, if you guys are interested in a SCX10 Basecamp interior. There it is. You'll have to do a lot of work on the sanding. It actually, I'd say it's about a good day and a half, 2 days worth of work. I tried using the buffer wheel on my Dremel. I've seen some of those guys do it. Highly recommend not doing that, because you'd barely even touch it, and you can see a few little spots where it kind of burnt the stuff, and I was barely touching it. So a Dremel is very, very high speed. Maybe if I hooked it up to a drill and ran it on like a slower RPM, it would have probably worked a lot better. But yeah, so I had to end up trying to sand out all those little burn marks, and it took forever. So, like I said, if you're interested, let me know.